Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We're about to get started here, and pitching in this game, YohanxD Gore. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get started and getting to start, YohanxD Gore. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Juan Soto stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball. And the slider just misses. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back, way back there, and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and fires. Goes down looking. Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe, and Gunnar Henderson were also part of that draft class. How good is that?
Pretty good. Ashburn in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
That one hammered left field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That's in there. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Michael Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That hits the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 gone now. Now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from 3rd, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the when it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. That's outside. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Junior Caminero. Gore back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up. To hit Ted Simmons. Just missed. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and here is Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. And it falls. Now a long throw home. He's in there.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
That one is absolutely belted, and that gets down into the gap. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 4-2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead. Now up next for Arizona, Babe Ruth. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now here is Michael Young. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 out.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Lindor swings through that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Struck him out looking. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And he swings over the top there.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And that's off the outside edge. 1-1. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Around second is Rodriguez. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Corey Seager. Swings through that one for strike one. He swings and fouls one off. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Right side, hard hit. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. The throw is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Man at first, one away. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out, and that is that. Start of the fourth. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Witt goes 6'1", 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And now it's even up. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
There's a strike. 0-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And next for New York, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner breaks for third, and that one fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Grabs it on the run, and there are 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Betts takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Witt on at second with 2 down. Runs it up to 96. And we're back. And now it's William Contreras. And there's a strike.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Richie Ashburn stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tap foul at the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 0-2 now. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw there. Safe. Outside corner. Got him looking. Babe Ruth stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. This ball's chopped on the ground. Betts.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next one misses, and 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Throw to second, save. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Betts whips it to first. That ends. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Ted Simmons. Gore back to work. That's hard hit on the line. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Rodriguez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart.
And he got him. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander.
No.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. It's 6-2. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fly ball down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a swing and a drive. And into the pool. It's out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 7-2. Anthony, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Broken bat, roller to first. And it goes just foul. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Just missing there. Now 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Richie Ashburn. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Juan Soto now. We talk about his on-base percentage, but home runs are always part of his story. First pitch misses. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Now a pop-up on the infield. And it's caught for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Young with the throw to first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. The next offering misses. And it's 2-2. High chopper to third. But it kicks foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ashburn hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
And strike 2.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. That one pushed to the left and foul. Caminero makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Michael Young, 1 for 3. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Chase Field, top of inning number 7. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards left center. Ashburn in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Junior Caminero stepping in now for the Yankees. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Lee Smith.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie digs in here. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Corey Seager. Up and in, ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Next offering is outside.
3-2.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next to hit for Arizona, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Hader, a 6'3 lefty, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Ball 1 there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
1 out, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now, Walker Jenkins. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in the desert, and now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. That one fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. Ground ball right side. Seager on to first. And the Yanks go quiet. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. William Contreras stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Misses off the inside, and that is ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Lindor on to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Richie Ashburn. Just missed. And that's outside. And now 2-0. Lined into right. Tatis makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Smith back to work. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ashburn makes the play, and there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. The D-backs leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball 2.
Next pitch misses. 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Caminero in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's towards center. Ashburn in position. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for New York, Mookie Betts. The Yankees looking to rally. The Yankees down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Gore with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You cannot get gauge.